chest, fingers flying, making patterns twist. Susie's voice breaking through the haze, crochet forever in a woolly maze.
Hello, how are you? It's Susie with Susie's Crochet Chat, place where we talk about yarn, hooks, tips, tricks, everything in between. This will be Tuesday's video. I'm doing this Monday night. Yeah, I look a wreck. I just came back from the gym and this is just what it is. And I thought we would chat, since I am a chatty channel, while I work on the cardigan. So I was going to do some of this today. I only did a tiny bit, so I need to finish it. Well, finish what I've been doing. I really would like to get this this one part put together so that the back's done. Because once the back's done, I only have. See, I'm not doing this. This is just a reference page because of the outline. I'm not doing this sweater, but you know, once you have the, that's the back. Once you have the back and the arms, like, you don't have much for the front. It's like easy peasy. So that's what I got to do, is get this going so I can get to the easy peasy part. And I'm really, really hoping that I have enough squares made. Somehow, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to have more squares made, but I'm sort of hoping. We'll see, I guess. And you know, it's funny because I bought so much of this yarn. I have, oh my goodness. Oh, what's that? Oh. Nope, that's not it. It's not as much as I thought, but it's still a lot. I have three more skeins. I thought I had more than that. Nope. I have, in here I had Christmas, or Valentine, you know, the sparkly. Didn't even realize I had that in here. Oh, well. Sometimes it pays to look in a bag. But, yeah, I've seen people use this yarn if they're not making squares and make hats and different things, or a blanket. But I don't think I would do that because I don't think I'd have enough. But maybe a hat or something. We'll see. I'm not worrying about it for this year. You know, once this is done, you know, I brought down things, the pattern from Krista. It's a Secret Yarnery. You know, I love a lot of her patterns and things. I brought down the, oh, what's it called? Oh, it's right here. It's a crochet flower planner box. So they look like daisies or chrysanthemums or something. They're really pretty. Here's the, I showed it to you the other day. But these are so pretty. And I think she does a tutorial. Pretty sure she does a tutorial on these. But I just bought the pattern from her. And yeah, they're so pretty. I was thinking of making those. Then I thought, Oh, wait a minute here. I am crocheting as I'm talking. I thought maybe I need to finish up another whip, work in progress, or, you know, I don't know. I have that one Serdar Blossoms and Buds or something like that it's called. I keep saying blooms, but I think it's buds. And it was in it was the 2024. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's a 2-year ago spring crochet along. And I just didn't do it. I did one square. They were like little blocks, different. They're put together in different shapes, but the one square, that's all I did. And that's it. But, you know, when I do these, or no, that's not what I want to say. 2 years ago, here's how I look at things. 2 years ago, maybe I didn't know as much as maybe I know now, 2 years later. I'm still, you know, I know what I'm doing with crochet. I've crocheted for a while, but I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I feel like you're always learning something. I don't care how good you are, you're going to learn something that you didn't know. And I did a lot of watching tutorials on YouTube. Reading patterns was not my strong suit. I've gotten a lot better. So I'm thinking in the last 2 years, as I was sitting here looking at a pattern, because, you know, in 2 years, I probably know a little more than I did 2 years ago. I'm really hoping. You know, that pattern, it's hard in the sense of, first off, it's in UK terms. So I have to, you know, really think, okay, it's not a double crochet, it's a single crochet, it's a double crochet, it's not a treble, you know, a treble, you know, it's the whole thing. So, you know, there's that. And then maybe something wasn't clicking, because I think I got kind of frustrated and said, I can't do this. And I'm stopping. So I'm really hoping 2 years later, it'll be maybe a little more smooth. And, you know, I did. Now, it took me longer, but not that long. It was in the same year. The coronation blanket. That was pretty intricate, I thought. The only thing I didn't really do was the last part of details, extra things that you put on. Like I put a thistle. There was other things you could stick on, and I so winged it, like the thistle's probably not even correct, but I was at the point I was done. That thing drove me insane. But I did finish it. I'm able to put it out. It's like no one's going to see it and say, well, that ain't right, because they wouldn't know. But when it comes to this other one, like it was done in like, they're not granny squares, but in squares or not triangles, rectangles, different shapes. And then you put them all together. So I don't even know what part confused me or anything, but I didn't finish. I was just, I don't know, maybe I was just overwhelmed, because I did it pretty quickly, sort of, well, not that much time, maybe 6 months, which isn't a lot of time. That went past from when I finished the coronation blanket, and it was kind of like, oh, I'm not doing this. And then I had other friends over in the UK that were doing them. Oh, my thing's falling here. Wait a second. Oh, and I thought, oh, I'll do it too. I think one of them has not finished. I have to reach out to her and see if she did. I know the other one, she finished. She took a while, but she worked, and she's a grandma, and she had a lot of things going on. So it's not like she stopped because she didn't know what she was doing, because she did. She just didn't have time. So I really want, you know, I had thought about it last year and thought, I'm just not doing it. No big deal. But I feel like I just can't. It's like giving up. I have to do it. I don't know. Are you like that? Do you have anything that you're thinking, oh, I can't do it and I'm not doing it, and then you're going to do it anyway? Or are you good at that you can say, I'm not doing it, and you walk away and it'll never bother you again? I think it would bother me if I didn't do it. That's the kind of person I am. So I don't know. It's just weird. Then I had those granny squares that I did, I think it was 2 years ago. I just started making granny squares, and I was using either 2 or 3 skeins of yarn together. Maybe it was 2. I think it was 2. And one was variegated, and then one was like the complementary color. And they were big, like 12 by 12, I think, squares that I made, something like that. They were big. I want to finish that. Of course, now as I'm talking about it, do I even know what hook size I used? I'll have to look back on a video. I'll see if I show the hook. Maybe I wrote it down. I don't know. Because that was just another thing that I just kind of winged it, you know. But, and yep. And as I say that, I'm using the wrong hook here. It'll be okay, because no one will ever know. It's the top. It won't matter. It will matter. It won't matter. Oh my goodness. I was using a 5mm hook for all the squares. Then I sat down a 7, is this a 7, right? No, an 8. I sat down an 8mm hook, and when I was doing the white parts on them, I started using that. And I thought, what am I doing? And then I thought, it doesn't matter. I'll just continue with it. And then I'm doing the white now, and I didn't do it. See, my brain. This is just, we'll see how it works. I hate ripping things out, I'm so impatient that way, and then things don't look good because I just don't have the patience or something. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I've been ripping stuff out of this thing so many times, I guess it won't really matter. I just feel like it's never going to get done. And I just want to get it done because I'm over it. I'm done, you know? But I want it, I say that, but I don't want to sit it aside to have to do at another time. No, I want it completed, you know, just get it done. So anyway, I've rambled. As I'm looking here, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, truly. I don't think you're going to be able to, no one's going to care. So maybe I'll show you that tomorrow or something. We'll see what I decide to do. But, yeah. So anyway, please comment if you, you know, do you have any of these issues? Do you have these kind of problems with your crochet? Because, boy, I sure am having some issues here. And have you thought the same thing about, you know, having a project you set aside and then, you know, it's taken forever to get to? Are you going to finish it? Are you a person who can walk away and not even be bothered by it? I don't know. You know, let me know. I'm not that person. I guess depending on what it is, but not right now, I'm not. 2026? Nope, I'm not feeling that. I need completion. Oh, and the other thing I haven't done yet, I said I was going to maybe do 4 or how many I thought I would do of the Santa hats or the elf hats, whatever, for Christmas, and get those going so I had extras, and I haven't made any of them. But that's okay. If, you know, maybe I'll do some coming up. I have to get some more yarn, and I might get like a like the Grinchy color green, elf green type thing, and maybe I will make them, instead of the red and white, do the green and white. I think that would be cute too. Different, you know, people might like those. So, you know, I might, I'll have to look. I have to see about getting the yarn. But, you know, I should start those pretty quick, you know, pretty soon here if I want to really do that. But spring's coming, and, you know, think of spring things. I also thought about making a bunch of washcloths. And I have this one pattern that I did not, it's not the lovey-dovey one, but I have a washcloth that's real pretty, and that, you know, if I could make those, and at the crafts shows that my husband does, I could probably maybe even sell those. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, thank you again for watching, listening to this rambling. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.
Midnight oil burning stitches remain, whispering threads holding back the strain. Susie's voice guiding, I'll never quit. Pattern's rough, but it's got heart.